Introducing first, brought to you by Wow Factor Door Decor from Levelland, Texas. It's the Terrale
Tempo making his 360 debut here, and he's going to have his hands full. And will be fighting one of the biggest bullies in the biz here in 360 Pro Wrestling. Terrale Tempo, the man from Levelland, Texas, an accomplished professional wrestler, 12-year veteran, has some of the best European uppercuts in the business, and he ain't even from Europe. Call it Texas uppercut here. And the mood is about to change.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the grappler, Lynn Denton. He's the man from Waco, SuperTex, Brent McKenzie.
SuperTex, Brent McKenzie, flanked by the grappler. We all saw what happened last month at Clash in Clifton. SuperTex Brent McKenzie was left laying when John Bradshaw Layfield took exception to some of the words coming out of SuperTex's mouth. Laid him out with a clothesline from hell. It didn't start there. It started at Beers with the Boys, a great celebration of JBL. And at that event, Brent McKenzie confronted John Layfield. He said, "Don't you come to my show." He warned him to not come to his show. Well, little did he know, he came.
Turn it off!
He saw.
Cut the music!
Oh, boy. God, we got to hear from him. Well, come on. Come on, Brent.
You know, I thought Little River Academy smelled terrible until I crossed the city limits of Holland, Texas.
Come on now.
What is it? What is it? You people just now discovered indoor plumbing? The stench is absolutely sickening. And what makes me even more sick is this company, this man James Beard, the president Aaron Presley. Both of you, this entire company is responsible for what happened to me at Clash in Clifton. When that big blowhard John Bradshaw Layfield snuck up behind me and laid me out.
It's always somebody else's fault, isn't it, Brent?
I hold you especially responsible, James. So tonight, I'm not gonna put my hands on you. I'm not gonna threaten you. Even though I could break you in half just like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out on this idiot right here. Tempo, this is the first time you and I have ever faced off in a professional wrestling ring, and I am damn sure it's gonna be the last.
Let's hear
Are y'all
from
glad
Tempo.
that he actually shut up now? Okay. I agree with you. Me too. My ears are starting to bleed. Oh, God. Do people have to live with you and you talk to them all day, every day? Oh, I'm sorry for you. You know what? I'll help you out. I'll make him shut up personally. Y'all want to see me make him shut up?
Yes, please.
No, wait. I don't think I heard you. I said, do y'all want to see me make him shut up?
You heard heard it from the fans here in Holland.
That's all I needed to know. Ring the bell.
Wow, looks like Terrale Tempo, he's not feeling any sort of intimidation towards SuperTex Brent McKenzie. Has a lot of words to say at the beginning of this matchup, that being SuperTex, and see if he can back them up. There's no doubt about it. He is a strong, tough competitor, former 360 heavyweight champion. And he's got the tutelage of the Grappler with him. A legendary professional wrestler, knows all the ins and outs of the business. But you gotta wonder, does the personal animosity that Brent McKenzie has for James Beard because of James Beard affiliation with JBL, is that gonna cloud him during this matchup? Will it have any sort of effect on this matchup? It already has. You gotta wonder too, I can tell you right now, James Beard will call this right down the middle and will call it fairly and squarely. But guess what? He's also somebody who will not allow you to bend and break the rules over and over again. Not afraid to put his hands on occasionally on a wrestler to break a hold. So this is gonna be very interesting, and immediately SuperTex bails to the outside. Tempo can't even get his hands on him. The Grappler approves though. Brent McKenzie calculating. Looks like he's gonna talk business with the Grappler here. Tempo looks in incredible condition. He is ready, obviously, to make his debut at 360 Pro Wrestling, a victorious one, and what a notch in his belt to be able to topple Brent McKenzie. If he can even get his hands on him. Wait a minute. What's going on with that kid? Brent McKenzie doing everything he can to stall before possibly locking horns with Terrale Tempo. Now, you can't take anything away from him. No matter what you think of SuperTex Brent McKenzie, he is smart, he is calculating, and he is tough as nails. Listen, that's not the biggest display of him being tough as nails, trust me. That's more of him being calculating. But I actually honestly believe SuperTex Brent McKenzie is afraid of Terrale Tempo. He said this is the first time they've ever squared off in a pro wrestling ring, and he wanted to make it his last. I think he's gonna voluntarily make it his last and never want to wrestle Terrale Tempo again. Here we go, or here we don't. Yep, thank you, and he's got him in a side headlock. Tempo wasn't having any more of that, and much to the fans' elation, he's gripped him in a side headlock, but look out, McKenzie shoves him up. Big shoulder block sends the big man to the mat. Whoa, McKenzie in the corner does not know what hit him. Is it safe to say, I gotta wonder, did SuperTex Brent McKenzie, is he underestimating Terrale Tempo? Or is he predisposed with James Beard? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did he just complain? What are we seeing here? Listen to these fans. Give it to SuperTex Brent McKenzie. Oh, McKenzie goes low and then a big clubbing blow to the upper back of Terrale Tempo, right to the base of the spine, right there at the base of the skull, right there at the top of the spine. He's got Terrale backing him into the ropes, shoots him off. Terrale, though, Tempo up, big leaping leg lariat. Caught him just under the chin and sent him to the outside. SuperTex is reeling again. I believe Brent McKenzie has underestimated Terrale Tempo. And then he's got James Beard on the other half of his mind. Meanwhile, Terrale Tempo is coming here laser focused. Look at him, eyes locked. He is not even breaking a sweat. He is ready to try to have a wrestling match with Brent McKenzie. Yep, saw that one coming. And he's caught him in the middle of the ring. Boot of his own. He's got him gripped. What can he do with the big man here? Showcase his power. Wow, what effort. An incredible viral plex. He calls that the viral plex. Oh, a little bit of. Boom! Holland made the noise, and the noise dropped down on Brent McKenzie, who's, again, weasels his way to the outside. Tempo trying to build momentum, trying to put together a series of maneuvers to win a match. Brent McKenzie one step ahead, rolling out of the ring. Now, you may say he's just scared of him, but there's also some calculation here. As you can see, the grappler is speaking with his client there. And look, he's got him gripped. Oh, come on now. No! Whoa! Big 300-plus pound elbow to the small of the back of Tempo, and that would put any man out of commission. James Beard, though, is giving it to the grappler on the outside, while Terrale Tempo tries to make his way to a vertical position. Tempo obviously had Brent McKenzie's number right from the jump. Multiple maneuvers, outsmarting McKenzie, sending him to the outside multiple times. McKenzie had to resort to some low tactics, utilizing his manager on the outside, and now he's just, what is he doing? He's raking the eyes of Tempo across that top rope. It's almost like he's begging James Beard to try to do anything about it. He's probably looking for any excuse to try to put his hands on it, despite what he said earlier. Now he's not going to. And there's that European uppercut. Beautifully executed and administered. Another one. Super effective strikes from Terrale Tempo. Reversal from McKenzie out of the corner, follows it up. Using all that weight and even using Tempo's own momentum against him to pull his own weight into that corner. Follows it up with just stomping him in the corner. Hold on a second here. Any sort of interaction between James Beard and Brent McKenzie, you know, it's got me sparked. And look at what's happening on the outside. The grappler taking his own shots against Tempo. Meanwhile, ooh, big stalling headbutt from Brent McKenzie, using that big bald dome as a weapon. Cover! Kick out from Tempo. You gotta wonder, the grappler already playing a role in this matchup. What other shenanigans, what other things could he do to possibly sway this matchup into Brent McKenzie's favor? Because right now, SuperTex is in control, and Tempo is trying to fight out of this. It looks like a reverse bear hug, like an inverted bear hug. Focusing on that back, he dropped that elbow right onto the small of his back. He's managed to get to his feet, that is Tempo. Firing away with some back elbows, trying to break the grip of McKenzie, and he does. Shoots off the ropes. Holy smokes! What the hell did I just witness? Did SuperTex Brent McKenzie left his feet? Cover! And was that a leg lariat of his own? Now I gotta wonder, I don't think the grappler told SuperTex to do that, but my word, that was impressive. And now here's some typical action from Brent McKenzie. Choking out, and then the grappler getting it in again! Come on! Man, wow, these two working in such synergy. They know how to get even a veteran like James Beard distracted in order to gain the advantage. Oof. Shoots him off into the corner. Chest first goes Terrale Tempo, and that, no matter what you see, ladies and gentlemen, even those turnbuckle pads do very little to protect you from the steel rings that are in that corner. You can imagine going back first into it, Just imagine what it's like going chest first. And that midsection of Tempo is hurting, back and front. McKenzie again with another clubbing blow in the corner, smashing all of his weight down with a forearm across the chest. The midsection is the focus of SuperTex. Oh, SuperTex may have inadvertently tripped on his own feet and landed right into the knees of Tempo, and Tempo with a big shoulder block and a cover. 2. Oh, wow. Tempo nearly walked out here with the victory over SuperTex Brent McKenzie. Big, powerful shoulder block out of the corner like a battering ram. Sent McKenzie to the mat, but it wasn't enough to put him away for the 3. He's going for it. He's got him. Oh, look at this strength. Oh, nearly had him up for what looked like some sort of body slam, but the weight of McKenzie was just too much on top of the damage done to the midsection of Tempo, caused him to collapse under the weight. You or I or any other normal man would never be able to pick up such an individual, let alone hold him for like that, but it was all too much. And McKenzie is in firm control here. And every one of these fans in Holland is giving him an earful. It's not like he deserves it, right? McKenzie giving a look over to the grappler. They gave each other a nod. Oh my, the big man is ascending. Up 1, up 2. He's perched and sitting on the top rope. Look at that large individual. How often do you see a man that size sitting on the top rope like that? What does he have in store? He's up. Oh, Tempo. Oh! Wow, went for a massive senton out of that corner. Took way too much time. Tempo able to use some speed, some wiliness to get out of the way. And can he mount any sort of offense here and make a comeback? McKenzie off the ropes. He's got him here. Oh my! Cover! Is this it? Oh, I could have sworn. What an incredible power slam. Able to get that huge man over, but it wasn't enough to put him away. Again, SuperTex is tough as nails. Tempo now, it looks like it might be his turn to go up to the top. These two men are going for their big maneuvers to try to end this matchup. Tempo ascending. He looks like he's going to the tippy top. Oh, up and over, he went over McKenzie. Grappler though on the apron, wait a minute. He caught him, oh no! Oh, into the line. That's it.
Here is your winner, SuperTex Brent McKenzie.
James Beard is only one man, and he had 2 competitors he needed to keep his eye on. He did an admirable job. There's no doubt about it. The grappler and Brent McKenzie had a plan, and they executed it, and they walk out of here with the victory. It didn't go. They probably had to scrap plan A. They had to scrap plan B, but plan C worked. What a great debut, despite the loss from Terrale Tempo. He put forth an amazing effort against SuperTex Brent McKenzie. And you gotta wonder if the grappler hadn't been on the outside, could he have beat him? I, for one, would love to see this matchup again in the future. And maybe with a little bit, a little more fair grounds would be nice. No, and come on now. Brent McKenzie just shoved. James Beard raises his hands aloft. You gotta wonder if Mr. Beard's gonna call his friend John Bradshaw Layfield and let him know what happened tonight.